as we go further in our program, the ministry, the program of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. It's a universal program. We're taught that we're the original man and we are the original woman. And our family extends into each and every corner of the planet Earth. Representing our Latino family, one of our ministers here in Chicago, please give a big warm round of applause to Minister Abel Muhammad.
En el nombre de Allah, el benéfico, el misericordioso. In the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful. I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is his messenger. I want to greet our beautiful family here and across the nation in the greeting words of peace. We say it in the ancient language of all of our forefathers, the language of Arabic. Assalamu alaikum. It is an honor to be before you today, and I wanted to just take a few moments to give you a quick report in case you haven't had the opportunity to look at the latest beautiful edition of the Final Call newspaper on uniting the black, the red, and the brown, all of the members of the original family of the planet Earth. All praise is due to Allah. I was blessed to have the opportunity to address the rally that occurred here last Tuesday, May 1st, of the mostly Mexican people, but all of the Latino and indigenous people were present as well, of over 200,000 people here in Chicago, which was the largest May Day rally. And it was a great pleasure to speak to them on behalf of you, the black man and woman of America. As one of their own Mexican brothers and sisters, it was a great honor to let them know that not only were we marching with them here in Chicago, but we were marching in Los Angeles, in New York, in Miami, and wherever else people of justice and righteousness striving for a better life were, we will be there too. It's important that we know that it was the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan who first stood up as the first national black leader to call for the legalization of the so-called undocumented Latino people. All praises. No, you can give him a round of applause for that. Because in some instances, many black people don't understand why we should support our Mexican and Latino brothers and sisters. It's not just because we're family, but because this is an issue of law, a moral law, a law higher than the law of man. This is about justice for people who have been deprived of justice. We have to understand what makes Mexicans and Guatemalans and Ecuadorians and all the people of Central and Latin America flee their homelands, risking death even across a desert or the Gulf someplace, swimming in treacherous waters and treacherous climates. For what purpose? We must understand what makes a man or a woman leave their own homeland unless they are forced to leave that land. Nobody comes to Chicago for the weather. People leave paradise looking for a better way because there is no other way. All praise is due to Allah. You have to understand the reason that Mexicans and Latinos come here is not to chase the American dream. It's because they're running from the American nightmare that has been produced by American corporate greed and unjust policy in their own homeland. All praise is due to Allah. You have to understand the reason that Elvira Arellano is stuck in a church in Chicago on the near north side right now is not because she wanted some American citizenship. We don't want that. We love our people and our land. We come here because her father was a farmer. See, you have to understand what undergirds us coming here. Now, if you've ever been anywhere where there's Mexicans, any restaurant or to a Mexican person's house for food, what's something that's at every Mexican's table? Tortillas. What is the tortilla made from? Maíz or corn. Her father was a corn farmer in Mexico. Now you tell me how a corn farmer in Mexico can make enough money to provide for himself and his family. It is because corporate greed from American and European institutions come in and they undercut the economy of the people, forcing them to come here, stripping them of the power of their own value. All praise is due to Allah. You have to understand that nobody comes here willingly. They are forced here as you were forced here in the hulls of ships. We're forced across the border because an enemy wishes to keep us under their foot and divided from one another. So don't ever be deceived again after today. All praise is due to Allah. We are thankful to Allah for living in our midst, a man bold enough to tell us the truth. A man in the black man, in the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, who's unafraid of this government or any other government on the planet. And because of his courage, we will be united by the grace and will of Allah. I thank you for this time and greet you in peace. Assalamu alaikum.